Alright, what is shaking, everyone? Welcome back to a brand new video. I hope you guys are all having yourselves a fantastic day. So today we are going to be talking about SM2. If you guys don't know what SM2 is, it's a Call of Duty client based off the Modern Warfare 2 engine. It features a bunch of fan favorite maps and weapons across all different Call of Duty games. It's been compared to Call of Duty Mobile or Call of Duty Online, which I gotta agree it's very similar to that. The project has actually garnered a lot of attention ever since the official gameplay release, which you guys see in the background here, with YouTubers such as Merc Music, Scope talking about it. I know Nero covered this as well. So now with everything being out there, I figure it's a better time than ever to really dive deep and see what this game is all about for you guys. For people that are new to my channel here, I typically upload Call of Duty trickshotting content. That's what most of my audience is made up of. So if you hear me going off about some random trickshotting stuff, that's why. However, I'm gonna try and do a good job at covering all aspects of this game. All the trickshotters really need to know is that this is based off the MW2 engine. If you could do it on MW2, you could do it on here and more. They've actually added a lot to the game, which we're going to get into later. And what's really awesome is Simon, one of the head honchos over at the project, actually reached out to me when they first decided to make this a full-blown client, basically a whole game. And he explained that he wanted this game to appeal to every community, all of the player base. So he actually asked for suggestions or advice on what he could do to make trickshotting better, which I love to see, man. And he was going really in depth with it. He was sending me over the perk system to see if all the perks were in the right slot so we can do what we do. It's great to see that they care about their entire player base as a whole and make sure everybody that's playing their game has a great time. That's just something we don't see anymore with Call of Duty. So since I was already in contact with some of the dev team, I actually reached out to them to see if they'd answer some questions for me, and they were actually nice enough to do so. We learned a whole bunch of new stuff about this game, ranging from maps, new game modes, competitive play, and a whole lot more. So make sure you guys stick around till the end of the video for that. But before we get into that, let's take a gander at some of the information they already gave us on their website, Twitter, and Discord. So here we are on their website, which I'll have linked down below in the description along with their Discord and their Twitter. But as we scroll down here, as you guys could see, 100+ weapons on release with new attachments, new camos, new perks, and more. I'll actually click on the weapon list here. I'm not gonna go through all the weapons one by one, but as you guys can see, we got the assault rifles here. We got the tactical rifles, which I found interesting. They actually added a new tier of weapons. So if I scroll down a bit here, you got the marksman rifles and then the sniper rifles. So I'm guessing what they did is they put in tactical rifles, which is stuff like the FAL, which is more like an assault rifle but single fire, as where you have the marksman rifles, which are the semi-auto low recoil sniper rifles like the SVU, which I think is really cool, adding that extra new tier. And you may as well, when you have 100+ weapons, you can really get in there. Here we got the submachine guns. We got the snipers and the marksman rifles. All the snipers are bangers. We got the handguns here. We got the machine pistols as their own slot, just like Modern Warfare 2 was, which I love. Shotguns, which I'm not sure if they're gonna make primary or secondary. They may have mentioned that somewhere. And we got launchers and specialty weapons along with the melee weapons. We got the ballistic knife coming back. I'm so excited to have the B knife back, along with the melee weapons here, which I'm sure there's gonna be throwing knives as well. So for you knifers out there, you have a ton of options. They may even have tomahawks and throwing knives in this game. I'm not sure. I don't think we've gotten any word on the equipments just yet. But then we got 40+ fan favorite maps across the Call of Duty timeline. We'll get more into detail about which games those are going to be from later in the video. And then native controller support with aim assist. Let's go, baby! As a controller player, I love seeing that. That's something we're actually missing from clients at the moment. There is now controller support across a lot of clients, but not with aim assist. Although I believe Plutonium might be adding aim assist soon. I'm not sure. I saw them kind of talking about that, teasing it a little. But scrolling down here, we got the credit system. So it's got an in-game currency similar to Black Ops 1, which I find really cool. That was something unique to that game and they never brought back for some reason. I'm pretty sure everyone loved that system. New progression, a completely revamped progression system with no unlock all. Now, this is something I'm very excited about. Personally, I love leveling up in Call of Duty. It gives me a reason to actually replay the game, along with just unlocking new items, even as a trick shotter. Like, I like unlocking new guns or new camos and trying to hit a shot with that before anyone else does. Having it all just handed to you makes it so boring, so I'm really happy they're going this route, and I think it's gonna make the replayability of this game a lot better. Along with this being something that other clients don't have, I know you can rank up on things like Plutonium and IW4X, but with the unlock all button, you may as well click it. You're gonna be outgunned by everyone else if you don't. Plus, with that option there, you just can't help but click it. Even if you wanna rank up, you're gonna click the unlock all, you know what I mean? So I'm glad they're not doing that. Let's look a little bit more into the progression details. So it says you'll start your journey at level 1 and work your way to level 100. Once you reach level 100, you have the option of staying at level 100 or entering prestige mode. When you enter prestige for the first time, all your stats will be reset and you'll start your grind to Grandmaster Prestige at level 1 without your previously purchased gear. From here on, you're on a journey straight to level 1000, so 1000 levels. I'm gonna be grinding it, but I feel like I'm actually gonna reach that. Now it looks like there's prestige tokens and credits which you can use to unlock gear, I'm assuming. But yeah, if you guys wanna look more into this, it is on their website. It looks really cool, I'm excited. It says here they have a pinging system, which is very similar to Warzone. I find that really cool. And then they also have a complete party system, including voice chat and the ability to join servers together. Voice chat, guys. I am so excited about that. This is something I don't see enough YouTubers covering. I think voice chat is a big deal, especially for myself as a content creator. I could just get so much content from things that happen in the in-game voice chat. But it's also just fun to talk some shit, make some friends, all that kind of stuff, have reactions to the kill cam. And again, that's something missing from a lot of clients. Like, I would love to see voice chat in IW4X or Plutonium, clients like that. But we are gonna have it here on SM2, which is awesome to see. Now we're on their Twitter page. They actually announced a few things on here as well. As you guys can see, the Shatman himself just tweeted at them an hour ago saying he wants to get on it, so we love to see that. But I actually found this pretty cool. They have independent field of view scaling. So what this will do is change the field of view of the world around you, but your gun actually stays in place and looks normal. Your gun doesn't look like it's 50 feet away from you, which I think will actually look nice for trick shotting, because I do want to turn up my field of view a little bit, not as much as this picture here, but being able to turn up my field of view by like 10 or 20 to let me see a bit more of the map, but still have my gun looking normal sounds awesome. They also have dual render scopes with a little Drake meme here, as you guys can see. And then they also teased Infected, which is going to be a new game mode coming, which wasn't originally in Modern Warfare 2, so it's really cool to see this. And you saw there's the zombie's hands at the very end. So you're actually going to be a zombie when you're infected. That's really dope. Here we got another tweet from a dev, Sass. Now, Sass is actually in parallel with me. He's part of the studio. So I believe he's working on more of the visual and aesthetic aspects of this game. I'm not positive. He could be doing more. Sorry if you are, man. But here he's showing off the new nuke. Wait till you guys see this. This is fucking insane. It's like an actual nuke going off. It looks so sick. Damn, man. That's badass. While we're on this subject, I actually want to show some love to how nice this game looks visually. I love the way the HUD looks, the kill cam overlay, the in-game menus. There's so much attention to detail. If you guys watch their gameplay reveal, which will be linked down below, you can actually hear a completely different soundtrack in the game, unique from other Call of Duties, and I love seeing that. So what you guys just saw is most of what we know about the game. I'm sure there's a few things that I missed. I just saw, looking here, wager matches returning. That is awesome. I'm assuming we're going to be able to wager our points. But I think it's time we finally get into this Q&A, guys. In the background, I'm gonna have some gameplay from their sniping reveal, so you guys can enjoy that. But let's get into this first question here. I asked, will the game be easy to download, and how will the account system work? To which they replied, we obviously want to make it as easy as possible for people to get into the game, so you should expect an easy download process. Can't say much on the account systems at this time. So obviously it's still very early in development, so they can't talk much about the account systems, but I do think they're planning on doing an actual account system, so you're gonna have your own account name to which people can join you, add you on, all that kind of stuff. But most importantly, they want to make sure that everyone can easily access this game. I know a lot of people have a hard time getting on clients for whatever reason, so I imagine based on their reply, they want to make it an easy one-click download, have everything auto update, all that kind of stuff. Maybe a launcher, I'm not sure. We'll have to see what route they go with that, but I'm glad they're keeping that in mind, because this game will be huge if it's easy to access. You already got the aim assist on controllers, so it's a lot more appealing to console players. It's free to play, and on top of that, it's super easy to run, guys. I'll have the minimum requirements on the screen right now, but just to give you guys an example here, this is the weakest computer I have in my house right now. It's a 2010 MacBook. I used to use this for school. It's got like 2 gigs of RAM on it, an Intel Core 2 Duo, and if I boot camp this thing, I can run Modern Warfare 2 on it. It's that easy to run. And this goes for like $100 on eBay right now. Now, I'm not saying go out and buy a MacBook. This is probably the worst option you could ever buy to play video games on, but I'm just trying to give you guys an example of how easy it is to run this game. Most any computer can run it. In fact, some of the phones in your pocket right now probably have over the minimum requirements for this game. So with that being said, this game has the potential to be huge just by it being easy to download, easy to run, has controller support with aim assist. So I'm super excited about about that. Moving things forward to the next question, I asked what Call of Duty titles will the game feature maps from? To which they replied COD 4, MW2, MW3, and COD Online. Now the COD Online includes BO1 and BO2 maps and some unique COD Online maps. That's really cool. Oh, you may have given me a little too much intel here. All right, hold on, boys. I think we gotta hop on COD Online really quick. So here we are, we're on COD Online. It's time to do a little bit of investigating. So I'm gonna cycle through here and see if we can find any BO1 or BO2 maps. Right now we got a lot of COD 4, Modern Warfare 2, and Modern Warfare 3, which are gonna be ported from their original game. So we're gonna ignore those. Ooh, we got Radiation. Let's go, that's sick. And then we got some unique maps here that weren't in any COD game. I should expect to see some of these in this game. Here we go, we got Summit, Firing Range. That was an obvious one, it was already in IW4X. Here we go, we got Raid and we got Standoff. Let's fucking go. Those are gonna be the BO2 maps for sure. They're the only BO2 maps in this game. But Raid and Standoff, you cannot go wrong with that. Then obviously we got Nuketown here. So we got Nuketown, Firing Range, Summit, and Radiation from BO1, and Raid and Standoff from BO2. We're gonna load up Radiation here really fast. I just want to see what it looks like. I've never played Radiation on COD Online. So the reason they're porting maps from these specific games is these are the games that are obviously most similar to Modern Warfare 2, COD 4, MW3 are practically the same. And then you have this game as well, which was ironically enough built off the Modern Warfare 2 engine, just like SM2. But what's cool is when you look at this map, it kind of fits in with the Infinity Ward art style. It doesn't look like a Treyarch map, so these maps are gonna fit in a lot better. A Chinese guy just joined my game. Get out of here, man. Yeah, here you could see a lot more maps that just weren't in any Call of Duty game before. But COD Online is actually gonna be taken down soon, so I'm excited to see what they take from this game and port into SM2. Kind of preserve what this game had, because this game has so much cool stuff that no one ever got to experience. There's even a battle royale map on here, which I don't know if they're gonna do anything with that, but that would be really cool. They already showed off a weapon that they actually took from this game, which is a sniper shotgun hybrid. It looks insane. It's like a goddamn transformer gun. But yeah, we got a little sneak peek there of what maps to expect in the game, which I'm really excited for. Now, this next question I asked here has already been confirmed on the website. I didn't originally see it, but we learned more about it. I asked, will there be voice chat? And they replied, yes, this includes party chat, in-game chat, and death chat, which is really cool. They're gonna have the party chat and death chat as well, which wasn't originally in Modern Warfare 2. Now, this next question was kind of a shot in the dark. I was very surprised to see their answer. I asked, can we expect to see any competitive aspect added or just casual gameplay? Example, league play, custom games, rule set, etc. And they replied, we are working on a competitive game mode that we hope will appeal to both console players and pro mod players. Can't say much else yet. Very interesting. The fact they mentioned pro mod is what really intrigues me. I originally started playing Call of Duty with Call of Duty 2 and then Call of Duty 4 on a laptop similar to what I showed you guys earlier, and pro mod was the first ever competitive experience I had with Call of Duty. But since then, I've been playing console for 10 years with a controller, and I never really went back to it. But if we have a more mainstream pro mod experience that we can also play with our controllers, that's gonna be incredible. That's gonna be something completely different. And they also said that it's gonna appeal to console players as well. So I'm very interested to see what route they go with that. That's awesome to see though, that they're actually thinking about the competitive players. Then I asked, will servers have any mods or will it just be a vanilla rule set? To which they replied, at launch, we want players to experience the game we intended it, go through our progression system and become familiar with all the content we have available. As they should, I agree with that. For that reason, we don't plan on allowing mods on servers at launch, but once the release period is over, we can think more about that. Personally, I think they're doing it the right way. I don't think they should have any mods even down the line. Maybe have a little bit down the line, like kind of have it have to be approved, like have server owners come to them and say, hey, can we run this mod on our server? I think that's a good way of going about it, just so it doesn't get too out of control. Like having a server where only snipers work and stuff like that, those kind of mods would be nice for free-for-all. But we don't need it, you know what I'm saying? I rather actually play the game normally. And honestly, they could just make their own game mode for that kind of stuff if there's something people want. Which leads me into the next question here, which is, can we expect to see matchmaking implemented into the game or just servers? And they replied to me saying, only if you ask nicely. Oh, so you want me to ask nicely, huh? Okay. How about I come by your place in my best suit and tie? We scheduled for 8, but I show up 5 minutes late. Sorry, didn't mean to keep you waiting. I take you to the finest restaurant in the city. The food's great. There's a waterfall coming down off the rocks. Violins are playing as I caress your hand. Then as I drop you off, I give you a kiss on the cheek. I follow that by brushing the hair out of your face Coming closer to your ear. I'm whispering.
Can we get matchmaking, please?
As you can tell, I really want matchmaking in the game. I just think it'd be so sick, like queuing up a free-for-all, randomly getting paired with 7 other people. We got the mics on. The servers are cool, and obviously those aren't going anywhere, but having matchmaking as well would just be amazing. There's just something about the anonymity of it. Like, you don't know who you're gonna get in your lobby each time. I also find it works better when you want to play with your friends, like get a 6-man and play some search and destroy. And going back to what I was talking about before, if there's any game modes or new things they want to try out, they can throw them in the playlist for a little bit. If people don't like it, take it out, experiment a little. It'd be really fun. But that's just my opinion. Let me know down below in the comments if you guys want to see matchmaking or if you prefer just servers. I think it'd be sick to have both. The next question is, what game modes can we expect to see at launch that weren't in Modern Warfare 2? Also, do you plan on adding other ones later on? And they replied with cranked, kill confirmed, and get ready for this, guys. I'm about to drop a bomb on you guys. Search and rescue. Let's go! Yes. Yes, this is what I'm talking about. Dude, we're gonna be playing some search and rescue. Okay, we need the matchmaking now. It has to be in there. I can't even ask nicely anymore. Give me the fucking matchmaking. Please. I really want it. I'm super excited about this game mode. Guys, if you've never played search and rescue on Ghosts, I love this game mode. It's basically search and destroy, but you drop a dog tag and you can be revived. You get so many more attempts. And being able to play this game mode with Modern Warfare 2 mechanics is gonna be sick. They said they're gonna add a whole lot of fun party modes as well. Obviously, we know Infected is coming. And then they said they'll add more later for sure. So that's really sick. We're going to be getting a ton of new game modes, and we're going to be getting more game modes later on. All right, so we're about halfway through the questions here. The next one I asked is, I saw you guys implemented independent field of view scaling, melee weapons, and dual render scopes to the game. Are there any other features added to the mechanics, settings, gameplay that weren't originally in Modern Warfare 2? Also, do the mechanics of the melee weapons work just like MWR? They answered saying, can't say much on new mechanics at this time. Melee weapons work just like MWR. They act as a third weapon slot and are inspectable. All right, guys, I'm about to nerd out with some trick shotting shit again. We're gonna hop on MWR. Let me show you guys how these melee weapons are gonna work, because this is actually gonna be a big deal. It's a game changer. All right, so here we are on MWR. As you guys can see, I could swap my weapons normally, but if I hold down triangle, it actually pulls out my melee weapon, and there's even a cool can swap on it. But what's really cool is you can actually inspect it, and some of these inspects look insane. Look, I'm literally juggling right now. We definitely got to have this one ported to SM2. And something you don't have with the mechanics of this game that you're going to have on SM2 built off the Modern Warfare 2 engine is sprint swapping. So you got to keep that in mind with these melee weapons. Like right now, if I can swap it and then I swap, it has to do the normal swap animation. However, on SM2, you can actually sprint and press Y and it will play out the whole animation just like a can swap. So you're going to be able to let these animations play all the way out and then go for your shot. It's going to look so nice. And what's even better is you can actually insta swap with these, as you guys could see. Simon actually sent me an example of him doing it on SM2. I'll put that on the screen for you guys right now. When it comes to trick shotting, these melee weapons are going to make a huge difference with the shots that we go for in game. And for all the normal players out there, they look cool and they're fun to use, so it's a great thing to have in the game. All right, we got a few more questions to ask here. The next question I asked, what will custom game / private match be like? Will it be easy for friends to join one another off accounts, or possibly even have an option for games to show up on the server list? Also, will it be the same as Modern Warfare 2 customization, or do you guys plan on adding more? They answered saying private matches will be as easy as joining / inviting through a friends list. They won't show on a server list, as that's what dedicated servers are for. The settings available to the host are similar to Modern Warfare 2, but with the addition of bots. As always, open to feedback / valuable suggestions. So that's really cool. We're gonna have bots in the game, so you guys can load up a private match, put some AI in there, and play by yourself. As for any suggestions I can give, and this is actually the reason I asked if games are going to show up on the server list, is a way for people to join that aren't your friends. So say, for example, streaming is huge now. You're going to have a lot of people streaming this game. Making it easier for people watching the stream to actually get into the game would be really cool. So that's why I said maybe have it on a server list, but if it's not on a server list, I think maybe having like a code that pops up in the pregame that people can put in and join the game, that would be really cool. Something easier than the viewer and the streamer having to add each other. Even if someone's not streaming, for example, example, just being able to tweet out a code that everyone can join and play the game with you would be really nice. As for any other feedback, I'll probably hit your DMs later. If you guys have any feedback for what they should add to custom games, leave it down below in the comments section. Obviously, private match shouldn't be their priority, but having some good custom games would be nice, especially since custom games in Call of Duty sucks nowadays. I mean, Cold War, that's atrocious, man. All right, we got 3 more questions left here. The next one I asked, what aspects of the game are customizable, and are they all unlocked through the in-game currency system? Example, camos, calling cards, weapon variants, kits, character models, view hands, etc. They answered saying, we have a wide variety of cosmetic items available through either completing challenges or buying items with credits. You can buy items with credits in the in-game shop, which is all in-game credits, no real money involved, and our seasonal system. I'm really excited about that. They're actually gonna have seasons for this game. We plan to offer camos, emblems, calling cards, cosmetic weapon variants, reticles, and player models. So that's awesome. This game is gonna be really customizable. I'm excited about that. And the fact that we don't have to use any actual currency, it's all gonna be unlockable in-game, is absolutely amazing. Now we got 2 questions left for you guys. This one is about theater mode. I asked if theater mode will have an MVM tool, and they replied saying probably not at launch, but basic functionality will be there to save clips. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little disappointed to hear this. However, the fact that we can save our clips is good enough. Having an MVM tool would be amazing for making montages and stuff like that. However, I understand that's not their priority right now. They're trying to make a great game, and you can't make montages if the gameplay sucks. So the fact they're prioritizing that right now is good, but we'll probably see one down the line based on their reply. Worst comes to worst, you can just go on the original game to get cinematics and stuff like that. From what I've seen so far, all the models and assets used in this game are pretty traditional, so it doesn't look that far off the original counterparts. And finally, I know you guys have yet to speak on this, however, I must ask, is there a rough idea of when we could see this project rolled out? Also, do you guys plan on doing any sort of open/closed beta prior to release? And if not, will there at least be a chance for content creators to get their hands on the game early? Wink, wink. Y'all know what I was trying to do there. They answered saying, JTAG requests big smooches. Oh, buddy. I'll do more than smooch you. I'm already bringing you out to dinner. If you want me to stay at your place after I drop you off, I will. I'll take care of you to play that game. On a serious note, we honestly couldn't give a date if we wanted to. We are still in very early stages, and despite the videos we have shown, a lot is still to do, which is completely understandable. As you guys can see, there is a lot that they want to do with this game. So as much as we want to know when this is coming out, we just got to be patient. Everyone over there working on this project seemed to be very passionate about it. When I sent over this list of questions, they got back to me within minutes. They knew exactly how to answer them. So it seems like they know exactly what they want to do with this client, which is amazing. The fact that I can talk about this client like it's a full-blown game for 20 minutes is absolutely amazing. And thank you guys so much for answering these questions for me and allowing me to share more information about your game. As you guys can tell, this is something I'm very excited for, so I plan on keeping you guys in the loop with any new information that comes up. Guys, if you learned anything new about SM2 today, or as excited as I am for this game, make sure you smash the like button down below. Links to all their socials, their website, their Twitter, their Discord, anything else will be in the description. If you're not already yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any future uploads talking about this game, or if you just want to check out some of my other content. Who knows, maybe we'll even get to play this game early at some point. That would be amazing. But yeah, guys, it's been Sean. As always, I want you all to stay shaken. I'm out. Peace.